All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live morning edition here on this Thursday morning. Yesterday, Giants win streak ends at 5. They got blown out yesterday, 8-2 in Arizona. Zach Gallen, of course, excellent pitcher. Giants always have a tough time against him. And Mason Black didn't quite have it, had 5 walks. That kind of undid him. But yeah, hey, it is what it is, as I always say. Again, they're a 1 game below 500. We're now getting ready to enter the last series here. The Giants have a day off today. We'll still be here on Giant Sports Talk Live at 8 o'clock. Gonna get ready to go into that last series against the Cardinals. I guess all we could do now is just look forward to what's going to happen in offseason.
Many of the people who are in our audience, Eric, know that I work on various platforms as far as my real job, radio during the day. So I play different formats. The Giants, they were like the little voice inside my head yesterday. I was on one station playing, that's the way, I like it. We're riding a 5-game win streak. And then before our show last night, I was on the classic rock station noted there, 103.5 Capital FM, home of Rock and Talk with my co-host Eric and I on Saturday mornings. You can stream that on our website, giantsportstalklive.com, if you want to tune in. 8 a.m. Pacific on Saturday. Last night I played This Is the End. This is the end, my friend. I was like, yeah, that I went from the
fitting,
the thrill of winning to back to the old crap again. So
hey,
anyway,
those songs may be coming up. Those songs
Yeah.
may be coming up again here, depending on the decisions that the Giants make. It might be the end of a certain somebody. We'll see.
Yeah, but then it'll be like, that's the way, I like it. And then it'll be our 12-hour show will be going, what will I be singing then?
Oh, boy. That's going to be
good golly, Miss Molly. What have we done?
Man.
12-hour show. Eric and I promise a 12-hour Giant Sports Talk Live special edition if Farhan gets the Exodus.
Yeah,
Today's Giant Sports Talk Live morning edition brought to you by Better Credit Cards, Genesis Gold IRA, our newest sponsors, as well as our existing paid sponsors, Lefties, Duxwell Printing, and Signatures for Soldiers. We support them as much as they support us, so thank you so much. All right, going down to the final wire you mentioned last night. Now, what have we got? Boy, oh boy, I'm not so much excited about, I know the show's Giant Sports Talk Live, Eric. I know they're near and dear to your heart, but I'm excited about so much more in the world of ball.
Yeah, let's check it out. See what the schedule shows for us today on this Thursday. First game, very early, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Milwaukee Brewers will be taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. You got Aaron Savali going for the Brewers. Mitch Keller taking the ball for the Pirates in Pittsburgh.
Another must-win for Kansas City on the road in Washington with an oldie, Michael Wacha. He's still around. Patrick Corbin goes for Washington. Pretty good pitching duel if you look at that on paper, but must win. Kansas City. We're heading down to the final 4 days of the year. This is it, man. Kansas City, another must-win game for them. And Detroit, they're red hot.
Yep, and again, they're in a must-win situation because they are tied with Kansas City for that second wild card spot. So yes, Tampa Bay will be facing off against Detroit in Detroit. Tyler Alexander will take the ball for the Rays, and taking a mound for the Tigers will be Reese Olson. Again, battle for the AL wild card.
And, Thursday's a getaway day. When we look at all these 10 a.m. Bay Area starts, you got LA and Chicago. The White Sox are just winding. Both those teams just winding it down.
Yep. How about that? You so much for the Chicago and Anaheim, I say Anaheim, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. So much for that one. Same thing with the St. Louis. Yeah. Same thing with the St. Louis and Colorado. I mean, the only thing about Colorado is Dodgers are going to get ready to face them here this weekend. Let's see if maybe the Colorado Rockies could pay spoilers. Can't they do? How about that's all I ask. Out of the 162 games of the season, just win these last 3. Come on.
NBC Sports California. I'm going to watch that one. 12:37. I'll have that one on around noontime today in my studio as the Oakland A's play their final game at the Oakland Coliseum. Texas, Oakland, and apparently, Eric, some guys in our chat last night on the evening edition of Giant Sports Talk Live, the extended show, they were talking about fans were running out of the stadium, and they actually took the seats. How they got them out of there, I have no idea, but the security were chasing them down the runway over to the BART station. So that must have been amusing, huh? Today, it's going to be a mixed emotion day. Oakland A fans are not going to be happy with Fisher. They're going to say goodbye to their club.
Yep.
You're going to have a lot of the old-time Oakland A players are going to be emotional for them as well as we bid farewell, adios, adieu to the Bay Area.
Bid you adieu.
Yes. Yeah, bid you adieu. The East the East Base team is going to be moving to Sacramento. A lot of guys in our chat are excited about that, but there's a few. Yeah, I feel bad about that.
Hey, and look at the ticket prices on that game, Glenn.
Yeah, they're ramped up
as low as $71, and that's Texas and Oakland. Wow,
it's going to be a sellout. It's going to be a
sellout. Probably will be. Another game in New York. Great game, great series. You got Baltimore Orioles going off against the New York Yankees in the Bronx. You got Corbin Burns, the ace, going up against the Yankees ace. Garrett Cole. Should be a fun game to watch. That's going to be a great pitching duel.
Minnesota's after their 83rd win of the year, and boy, on ESPN Plus, if you want to catch that one, game worth watching because they're up against the spoilers. Miami's been winning a few games now against teams that really need wins. Minnesota's one of them. They're trying to stay in the hunt in the American Wild Card chase as we head into the final weekend. Now you get to preview a dandy, Eric.
I'm looking for it. I think the Padres can take this one. San Diego Padres playing the Los Angeles Stars in LA. Joe Musgrove going for San Diego, taking the ball for Los Angeles is Walker Buehler. Not exactly been doing anything very good with that pitching.
No, he's 1-6 this year.
He's bad. So I think
ERA of 5.63.
San Diego could take advantage, and then they're 2 games behind the Dodgers if they do. And then, again, all I ask is Colorado.
Funny thing is, in Vegas, Dodgers are the favorite.
Oh, of course.
Big chance to win some dough if you bet on the Padres tonight.
That's what I'm thinking. I think the Padres beat them.
And it's an early evening for our show. We'll be on at 8 o'clock. That means we'll be able to follow the
we'll be
Dodgers,
following
Padres. We'll be following it in depth. We'll be on there early for that game.
And maybe we'll get to witness a rumble.
Just never know. If we see another triple play, I give up. That's it.
And then New York and Atlanta game, again, they got postponed because of that hurricane bearing down on them. So there will be a doubleheader on Monday. Talk about something right there. Whew, that's going to be
must see MLB.
Yes. All right, here we go. Standings, wild card time. Baltimore still in the lead for the AL, the first wild card. As I said, the Royals and the Tigers tied for the second. Minnesota Twins 2 games behind. It's going to take a miracle for Minnesota to try to.
You never know. Tomorrow night, or actually tonight on the show, we're going to take it's an off day for the Giants. So tonight is a good opportunity to take a look at. I'll do a printout today, and I'll be ready for the show tonight with a list of who plays who. We'll cross reference, see who's got the.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because Minnesota, we're saying they're out, but I'm not quite sure who Kansas City, Detroit are playing. Things can. Eric, don't underestimate anybody at this point.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But it's getting down to the wire.
It's a little tighter over here, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that. You got the Padres still in the number 1 wild card. Mets and Diamondbacks tied for that second.
D-backs needed that win over the Giants last night, and they got it.
They needed it 100%. That is correct. And then, of course, Atlanta Braves are only 1 behind. It's good. That NL West, the NL wild card is going to
imagine if we go to Monday and Atlanta needs to win both ends of a doubleheader. That's tough. Anytime to win both.
No pressure, right? No pressure.
I wonder, Eric, I haven't had to do it being a Giant fan. I haven't had to do it for a long time. Maybe, 14? But when you look back, Monday, one of those teams gets eliminated by a half a game or a game, and you look back and go, yeah, remember that game we played in Chicago against the White Sox? Or remember that weekend we played in Miami? All the coulda, wouldas during the year and how it affects you on the final weekend of the season.
Yep, true. Yeah, you start thinking about those. That game here or that game there, that could have made all the difference when it comes to the end. But you know what? What's done is done. You can't go back in time and fix those, all you could do was what's in front of you. And, if you didn't do enough, you didn't do enough. It's just the way it is.
I'll tell you one thing. If I could go back in time, I'd make a few changes in this San Francisco Giants organization.
I think a lot of people would think that. Maybe it's coming finally. Maybe.
Coming up tonight, before you and I go on the air, I will be on the Northern California Sports and Entertainment channel called Northern California Sports and Entertainment. YouTube, on the Twitter, and I'll be kind of previewing a little more in depth the games tonight. Taking a look at the lots of early action I'll be talking about.
Yep.
Hopefully we get lots of guys in the chat who'll contribute. I'm going to be talking about last night's WNBA playoffs coming up tonight. Another game for the San Jose Sharks. They'll be playing the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. It's a home-and-home series. The Ducks won 4-3 yesterday. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? 2 days ago. So they are finishing up their home-and-home. So lots of stuff over there to talk about. Tonight, you and I will be back on the air. No Giants baseball, so we'll be on at 8 p.m. razor sharp.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll have some more Giants news to talk about. There was some interesting news. We had Baggerly on KMBR yesterday talking about ownership people on the board who are not pleased with the path that the Giants are currently on with Farhan, and they think they need to move forward and move on from Farhan. So maybe some more news comes out, maybe not, but keep it here on Giant Sports Talk Live. We'll make sure we're always covering it, whatever it breaks.
And anytime the local media starts, spreading that kind of information,
yes,
there's got to be something to it, because they are usually hush-hush, and they don't like to ruffle any feathers within the organization. They kind of play it by the book, and that's one thing I don't like about Bay Area sports coverage, except right here on Giant Sports Talk Live, where we call a spade a spade.
All right. Yeah, and I've said this a million times. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And I think there's quite a bit of smoke.
Yeah, all right. Anytime we tune in on it, like here we are in the morning, by tonight, you never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
So
absolutely.
Tune in. Yep. Live it with us, Giants Baseball. Giant Sports Talk Live tonight, 8 p.m. I'll see you then, Eric.
All right. See you tonight, Glenn. See you guys tonight as well, 8 o'clock.
Morning, guys.